Hello, welcome to this update for Europe. This is a very quick update just to mention these systems happening now and what will happen next. So now it's Monday and February 10th. We have some Atlantic systems that are spinning in the Atlantic and some systems in France and Belgium in the UK with some snow too. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we have a cold front into Portugal and Spain, and more rain and some snow in the mountains. So be aware there. So this goes shows some snow the Pyrenees Wednesday and some rain in eastern Spain as well, and into the Balearic Islands on Thursday, maybe northern Africa too. So probably on Friday, a small front into Ireland, some rain there, and we have these rumors of cold air coming and crazy snow systems, and now we actually got it here in the model. So the GFS is trying to form this low pressure, like starting with some snow in the Balkans and the Alps on the 12th, and like show spots of like Hungary, Germany on the 12th, some snow. Then does form this low pressure on the 13th in Poland and Germany, some snow, especially in the Balkans, more snow there on the 14th. So the low pressure goes into Ukraine and Russia and Belarus. So be aware there, like on the 14th, more snow, especially like Romania and Serbia could have sometimes of heavier snow. And then this goes on the 14th further into Russia and into Turkey there. And after that, we'll watch the Asian video to see where you head next. But shows the GFS long range has some crazy systems into Morocco, Algeria, and Portugal and Spain there, like on the 18th and 19th. Some more stuff in Tunisia on the 19th as well. And after that, it's just a mess. Some crazy snow season to Norway, more moisture and to Europe, but it's like 10 days out or something. Not worth it to keep looking at it now because it changes so much. But there's the European shows the front in Spain and Portugal tomorrow, the 11th. Be careful there. The Wednesday, some rain in eastern Spain, snow in the Pyrenees, Andorra and France and Spain as well. Shows like some snow and some storms northern Africa, Algeria and Tunisia on the 13th. Then the Europeans also formed this. So right now there's this system that there's snow on the Netherlands and Germany, spots of the Alps. So now into Tuesday, then the snow dissipates, but still some snow in spots in northern Czechia, the Alps, and does show on the 13th some possible snow in Germany, Switzerland, into Czechia, and into Poland there. So does show some heavier snow probably on the 14th in Croatia, Slovenia, and Bosnia. So be aware there. This goes maybe further down to Montenegro, Serbia, and then this snow into Ukraine, Moldova, and Russia, and the Caucasus and those areas, and then a low pressure the Mediterranean into Cyprus and Turkey later. But be aware, especially central Italy, the 14th, the 15th, some heavy snow, the mountains there, and maybe some storms into Greece. The European shows more storms there. Also, the 19th, more to Morocco, Spain, and Portugal there to watch. So, we'll keep watching this. Just be aware in those areas. There's the arpeggiato now, some snow in Germany, Switzerland, France, and the Netherlands and the UK, some lighter snow. Into Tuesday, the front in Spain and Portugal, some snow in the higher elevations. Wednesday on the Pyrenees and rain in eastern Spain on Wednesday. Be aware. Then this goes shows a lot of snow near Czechia, Germany on the 13th in Poland, potentially a lot in the Alps. So this model is showing more than the other models, but it could change. Shows more rain and snow into Italy, and more rain through Croatia, Bosnia, and more snow there through Friday, and some heavier snow there after the 14th, Slovenia, Croatia, those areas. So be aware. And potentially like the 14th, another weak front to Spain and Portugal, and some rain like scraping the coast there of Galicia. But the main front is tomorrow in Spain, so be aware. and the weak front in Ireland on the 12th, potential another one on the 13th, and southwestern UK. So yeah, beware. There's the icon 2 shows the front in Spain there. The snow, the rain potential shows like northwestern France to the 13th. Another one, the snow in the Alps on the 14th, and later into the Balkans and like you into Ukraine, Romania, and Russia. More snow later on the 15th. So gotta watch there and be careful those areas. So yeah. So now for some like there's this here, but some temperature outlooks. So here I'll just go here and then so Europe. Let's just see some snowfall information first, some wind and everything, and then we'll check the outlook for the temperature. So today's Monday the 10th shows like breezy in the UK, near Denmark, some areas in Iceland, central Iceland, some spots there. So even in Madeira, slightly breezier. So Monday this goes maybe slightly higher gusts southwestern Spain and Portugal, and then this goes like maybe a few spots in eastern Spain. Thursday, slightly higher gusts. This still like Thursday morning, the middle of the night. In the Azores, some passing from, especially some high gusts there on the 14th. So always be aware in the Azores this time of year. But the show Friday there, and the system's starting to bring some gusts into Croatia and Italy, near like western Italy, and eastern spots too. Some higher gusts in Croatia there on the 15th, southern Slovenia. Be careful, there's snow too in Slovenia, Croatia at the same time. Can make some low visibility, dangerous travel, so be aware. Show like northern Tunisia, some spots on the 15th. So this goes Sunday, especially in Greece, potentially on the 17th, and later into Asia. So be aware. And then on the 19th shows more into the Azores, Madeira, and Morocco, especially monitoring for Algeria there. There on the 19th, Tunisia, and more spots in the Mediterranean. Especially on the 21st, shows more things the eastern Mediterranean, Greece, and yeah, especially like the 23rd, more wind to the Mediterranean there. But that's kind of far out, but it's good to know. So be aware. The 11th now's the time, but into the 11th shows more northern Norway, spots there. So northwestern Sweden, then it calms down a lot and starts showing some more wind again later, like not the 17th, but shows into Norway. So yeah, it's according to this, it's supposed to calm down in Norway in terms of wind. But this can change. There's a GFS now, a lot of wind in northern Norway, spots in northernmost Finland into Russia. This goes and like it calms down more. Only a day or two, slightly breezier. But yeah, be aware. And with this system, like where's the icon here? So like Central Europe in those areas shows like Wednesday, and especially like Friday in the southwestern UK, the icon has slightly higher gusts. But Fridays like to the 14 spots in the Alps because of the system, and later to it in the Balkans. Even Slovakia shows slightly higher in some spots. But be aware, and let's see, there's the snowfall accumulation potential from the European. So it does show on the Pyrenees Wednesday, there's a, just as like 2.7. The high resolution models might have more than that as we get closer. So just be aware. And in the Alps, like some 40 centimeters, some 38 spots in Germany, some 14, 13 centimeters. northern Germany too, the Netherlands next 5 days, especially like the Europeans more in Czechia, some 14 centimeters in Prague, 17 more in Poland, so 9 centimeters, 10 centimeters, Romania 14 centimeters, like in Bulgaria, and thus has higher, like Montenegro 30 centimeters, 26 more in Bosnia, some in Croatia, and those mountains, the Balkans, it could be higher than it's showing here, because later on some higher resolution models might have more specific data on those higher peaks, but just be aware if you're high in the mountain, like the Europeans like 50 centimeters in the spot there, some 28, Slovenia some are too, the Europeans like central Italy, so some 12 centimeters, some 18 centimeters. The model before this was the icon, sorry if I said European, but that shows some spots southern Italy and central Greece to Macedonia, western northern Macedonia, and to eastern Albania in a few spots. The European does have some more of the Pyrenees, some 12 centimeters, and also some other mountain spots in Spain. So be aware, it has more from central Germany, 25, 18 centimeters, somewhere in the Netherlands, especially northern Netherlands, into northern Belgium, some spots there. So, sorry about that. So stay safe. Does have in Ukraine some 20 centimeters, some more lighter from Moldova, a little bit heavier than mountains near northern Romania, Ukraine, but be aware, essential eastern Ukraine later in the 5 day period. More like some slight whispers of no Belarus and Estonia, Latvia, but nothing crazy. Shows southeastern Norway some next 5 days, but more like northern Norway, some 29 to 28 centimeters spots there. So stay safe. If you are southeastern Iceland, I don't think there's anybody there, but be careful, especially in some towns there, those southern towns, especially those giant Atlantic systems come, strong winds. So Monday shows this big wind maker there. Some towns along the coast have some higher gusts. So stay safe, and that kind of continues. So yeah, be aware. There's the rainfall too, so because the system will also have rain, and shows the European Greece, some more western Greece and Albania, shows in southern Montenegro some higher accumulations, so be aware and always watch for small flood threat to these systems. In Rome shows some 51 more spots there, and throughout Spain and Portugal some more rain as well, some 12 13 millimeters or even more. So this goes like until the 21st, shows even more, especially near Lebanon, some spots the Eastern Mediterranean, and shows like in Italy, southern Italy, and more there, because we are having those frequent Mediterranean low pressure systems that look impressive on satellite. So we'll keep monitoring for those. But here that they're showing Ireland next 6 days or something, some more, especially Southern Ireland, and yeah, in the Azores, more rain from those fronts too, especially some central northern islands. So stay safe there. Shows like southern Iceland, more rain next 5 days. There might be snow, yeah, most of that is snow. So be aware, some higher accumulations, 1.2 in Reykjavik, and some other models might have different things, like the GFS, southern Iceland too. So stay safe. The wind in Iceland, more central Iceland, those mountains, but the does show like through Thursday more wind in southern Iceland until Saturday, and still shows a lot like Sunday in Iceland. So stay safe. And now here for the temperatures, I don't know what happened here. So show like in Europe. So this is the GFS, shows like those below temperature spots of southeastern Europe, but then it shows this big cold appearing after the 13th, Norway, Sweden, and Finland. the first ones to feel it, but the GFS does show spreading through much of Central Europe and all the way west to like France and the eastern UK, but Spain remains relatively above average and even showed this above average later, but possibly later on the 26th Western Europe kind of colder. But yeah, but now in the meantime, gotta watch Central and Eastern Europe for some cold. So there's the European too, shows Southeastern Europe some cold air. Starts coming into Sweden, Finland, Russia, Estonia, especially on the 16th. The Europeans a different scenario. There's like in Central Eastern Europe there and some above average in Western Europe, but does have like stronger there. So it has more like the eastern half of Europe, the 19th. It does have another cold dip late on the 23rd, and this one gets all the way to Western Europe, but it's very cold like Eastern Europe's central areas. Does do some crazy things late on the 25th in Eastern Europe, some much below average, but we'll keep watching that. There's like the Canadian shows those cold waves like Sweden, Norway, Finland into the Baltics and Eastern Europe, and yeah, and shows mainly remain in Eastern Europe. The Canadians more above average there on the west, but be aware those areas there's the true mirror temperature. It's much colder during the night in the east compared to the west, but shows some colder spots during the night in France and Spain as well in the Alps. But this goes there shows like this is the 16th more cold across Central Eastern Europe, especially in Romania, Ukraine, on the mountains and the Alps. So this goes gets very cold the 17th in Norway and later too, especially like on the 19th to 20th further into Sweden, Finland, and if I just put here Europe and North Atlantic, so shows like the cold air, especially to Russia, but does show some very cold times in northern Sweden, Finland, spots there the 18th, especially on the 19th, the 20th. So be aware this cold. There's like the GFS too shows already the 12th very cold to Norway, Finland, and Sweden. Especially Sweden, Norway shows near the -20s, so -10. So this goes there. Still shows pretty cold air in Central and Eastern Europe, especially days like those. Be careful with uh, wind chills and the feels like temperatures. So be aware. Now the temperatures closer to the surface. That was closer to the surface, but more accurate estimation showed like already some tonight on the Thames some -10, some -8, some -7 that there on the east. Meanwhile on the west some 6 degrees, some -1 to -2 in the mountains. In the Alps close to -6, -5, and cold the northern UK spots there like London some 2 degrees, in other spots Denmark 1, Norway some -10. So Monday this goes. So Tuesday, now Wednesday morning is -14 Romania. The mountains there Serbia, Bulgaria, more spots in the Alps, some cold but not as cold. Shows some -6, some -15, some -2. So stay safe. Also Lithuania, spots in Estonia, Latvia, and also like Norway, Sweden, close to -15, some spots. So Wednesday this goes there. This cold air is still like for the north, so -15, so -16, Sweden, Norway, and Iceland, some cold temperatures too. But there shows some nights like Thursday morning, the 13th in Spain, some -2, some -1. The Pyrenees close to -3 in Andorra. So be aware there too. France, Belgium, Netherlands, cold as well. Germany. So central Italy, the mountains, this goes on the 14th shows into France as well, some -3, some -2 in Paris, some other spots to -4. Poland, another spots to -3. The UK, a big area of negative temperature as well, especially in the Highlands. Norway swelling to -20 to -17. Alright, Bulgaria is -2, so -3. Ukraine close to -9. Belarus, so stay safe. So Friday and then Saturday shows some 9 degrees, 8 degrees, 13 on the coast, and colder in the interior areas of Spain. The Pyrenees close to -7, -4. The Alps are already showing some -25, so higher peaks. In France, pretty cold as well, so some -2 in Paris, some -4 in Luxembourg, some spots -7 Germany. So northern Italy, some negative temperatures, and some central mountains in Croatia, Slovenia, spots of Bosnia. So yeah, beware, especially -23 in Sweden, Norway. So like some -7, some -10 in Belarus. So Saturday during the day does warm up a little bit, especially on the west, but still cold. This is not the afternoon. So here's like the afternoon. So even the afternoon, it remains on negative temperatures that there in the east. So be aware. Sunday morning, the 16th, many spots to -20, -17, some -10, some -21. This goes there, and still cold later. And the GFS, similar thing, but slightly different. But it does show there, especially in Norway, some days to -22. But yeah, stay safe. That cold, especially there in Eastern Europe. So yeah, be careful. Let me just say something. Entonces, día 11, mañana más lluvia en España y Portugal, nieve en las zonas altas y miércoles quizás lluvia así en el este, nieve en los Pirineos. Entonces, precauciones y Portugal también más chuva. Entonces, después de esto, quizás unos pequeños frentes muy cerca así de Galicia, pero ni tanta cosa. Good, so stay safe. Now for some fog, be careful during the mornings, some cold air, some freezing fog, but especially like some fog in Italy, France, even like Tunisia, Libya, especially in the mornings, even in Sweden, some days like in Ukraine, Poland, so be careful with fog as well. And check the link in the description to see the warnings in all the languages if you don't understand me. So please check and stay safe.